guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a fall clean and decorate with me, and at the end I'm sharing a really delicious recipe that you can have as a breakfast, a snack, or for dessert. I'm super excited for today's video, not only because we are decorating for fall, but also because this video is part of a collaboration with a bunch of my friends. I've got a link in the description box for you to click on after watching this video, full of decorating videos, recipes, fall home tours, and more. Make sure you check out that playlist after watching today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the fall clean and decorate with me 2021. I am so late in the YouTube world getting this out, but I think in real life I'm not, because it's the beginning of September and it's back to school, which is typically anyway when all the fall vibes start coming in and all. But we're going to start by doing this area right here. And I have a lot of old fall decor from last year. I did not want to go crazy and buy a whole bunch of new stuff because Halloween is coming around the corner and that video will be earlier than October. So I love fall. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the change in colors in the leaves and everything. So that's going to be my main theme for this. I'm going to be doing minimal fall decor, so nothing over the top, nothing really crazy, but just something that gives you the vibe and the feeling of fall. So let me show you what I have. Okay, so I brought everything up from the basement that I could find that was fall. I have them in my storage room. I did show that video a while back. It was when I did the clean out of the storage room. I do have one section there that is all fall and Halloween, and I also have Christmas. So I'm going to show you what I did find. It's a big mess, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, so the bulk of what I'm going to be using are these fall leaf twigs. I've collected them over the years. I've got some from Michael's. I've gotten them from At Home, had them. I've also gotten them from Hobby Lobby. But I just love that they're this color, and I really feel like they look like the leaves. Here we have a lot of maple leaves, and this is what it looks like outside in fall in the area that I live. So I love using these. I'm thinking of doing just a really beautiful vase in the entryway table with this, and a candle and some pumpkins, and just keeping it really simple. And then here is all the other decor that I did find. Some pieces are Halloween. They ended up getting mixed in there, but I have those were part of my centerpiece on my island in the kitchen last year. And then a whole bunch of like little knick-knacky things that I use from now and then. I also have this garland. Last year I put it back here on that side table. But I don't know if I'm going to do that again this year. This here is all of my white floral, and I love mixing the white with the black for Halloween, and I also love using purple for Halloween. And then I'm also going to be using this at Christmas, of course. And then I do have a ton of orchid plants. I do have these from last year. I didn't end up using them. I don't really know how to use apple picks. I'm going to see if I cut them off and then use them that way. Maybe that will be better. Sorry you guys, I have really bad allergies lately, so my voice is just not right. I did buy a bag of these. They're a little bit lighter, neutral toned, from Amazon. I will link these below if you're looking for some picks that are not as orangey. These are a lot more muted in color. And then I also ended up getting a bag of these white pumpkins, and they have some small acorns and stuff in there as well. And then these are from last year. This is just a bin I like to use outside with the hay in there once the pumpkins start coming out. And this is just a lantern that I did use last year as well. So here's all the stuff. Garlands are mostly in there. And then, like I said, those bigger twigs are from last year for my centerpiece. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this table here. I just took off some of the random things that I had because I was just kind of experimenting last night, seeing what I think would work and what it won't. I'm not sure if I'm going to hang anything here or not, because I have a vision that this vase flower arrangement would just be really nice and tall and really just kind of take your breath away right when you walk in, which is kind of the effect that I'm looking for. So let's get started and see how this all works out in the end. Alright, so for the vase, I have two options. I have this one, and then I have this clear glass one that I have used in the past. I used this a lot during Christmas. So I'm going to just wipe it down and start experimenting and just see what one seems to go better with those gorgeous fall leaves.
I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages.
Okay, so this is what it looks like all together, and I just think it's so pretty. I don't think I'll use all of them, but who knows? You know, sometimes I go a little extreme. But I love these colors. I think they're just gorgeous. They're all different tones. Some are muted, some are really orange, some are really red. So let's just kind of experiment and see how things turn out.
From within, you can light up any room without going in. Funny how just a few letters in a row can turn into a smile, and now you can let go.
That you all have had a wonderful start to your fall, and if you have kids, that your back to school has gone smoothly. Thankfully, our back to school so far has gone well, and I'm praying it stays that way. The kids are all back in school, and they are just so happy to not be in virtual learning. Just knowing and seeing that they are so happy to be back in school put my worries at ease, because really as a mom, I just want them to be happy and feel secure wherever they are. Right now I have 2 in high school, 2 in middle school, and 1 in his last year of elementary school. And then when I took out the fall decor, they were so excited because they said it really feels like back to school when the fall decor starts coming out. It's finally cooled down here a little bit, but it's still rainy and humid, but at least the heat isn't so overwhelming anymore. I really hope you are all doing well. Leave me a message below and say hi. You know I'd love to hear from you.
I have tried to look away. I'm not that strong. Promise me don't make me wait here too long. Tell me.
You can see I ended up going with the glass vase, which I really love. I felt like the silver one was just a little bit too clunky for all of these leaves, and I'm just going to be adding really simple items here on this table. I couldn't leave any of those pumpkins on the bottom shelf of the table because Ellie, my puppy, just thought that they were dog toys and wanted to take them, so I ended up having to put all of the pumpkins and anything small up on the top shelf. But this table does change because I did decorate over a couple of days. I'm thinking of having another video come out in a couple days that's a final fall home tour, so you can see everything after I've adjusted things a bit and kind of decided what I liked and what I didn't like. So you will be seeing that and how it all looks and how it all came together.
I can't stay here and wait for you. Make it clear. Make my move. I can't stay here. No, I can't stay. There's one real try alone in love to survive. When heaven is storm, not everyone.
Alright, so I decided to add a wreath inside. I'm also going to have one outside, but I feel like it's kind of small, so I'm going to go ahead and add these picks. These are from last year from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Hopefully I can just kind of tuck them in and just make it look cooler.
Like a child who wants to play.
For For this side table, first I'm going to start by dusting it off and making it all shiny and pretty, and then I'm going to place 2 vases that I purchased from Pier 1 Imports a couple of years ago, but you can find these anywhere really. I see them kind of everywhere I go now. Any store has them. And I just added some of the more muted fall tones in there along with the green eucalyptus leaves that I have, and I'm just going to place a couple pumpkins with this pretty little bowl that I found at Home Goods and a white pumpkin that I found at Home Goods as well that has a little sparkle in it, and just keeping it really simple on this table. And let me know in the comments below what you think. I really love how that side table turned out. I think it's muted and just really pretty and simple and kind of elegant. I don't know, I'm just really loving it. And so for this really tall mantle, I ended up taking a mirror that I had hanging on the side and turned it vertically just to give the mantle a little bit more oomph to it, I guess. And then I'm going to place these garlands that I have kind of to really give it that fall feeling. They're all different colors, but still all within the same kind of color tone family. And I think I use about 4 here and just keep placing them on top to make it really full and pretty. And then afterwards, I'm going to add some picks that I have, some sunflowers, and I do end up using those apple picks that I showed you earlier, and just kind of made it look really cozy and pretty and vibrant.
"6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking and I'm listening, but could you try to shut up? I'm almost getting dizzy now from the way you bum me out. I know that you wanted me to be someone I'm not, give you all my love and never mess it up. But I won't be pretending that I have some hidden love for you, baby. I'm done, I'm just done, because I'm way too passive aggressive for you, babe. I know that I can be too.
Family room, I'm just going to start by kind of tidying everything up. I did find these pillows at Home Goods, and they're just so cute. There are so many of them at the 2 different Home Goods stores that I went to over the weekend, so I know that you can find them. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find them if you go looking, but I'm going to do that. I end up taking away this middle pillow because I just feel like it clashed with the black, and then I have these 2 little gray lumber pillows that I found on Amazon, and I'm just going to add those and then kind of give the room a good clean. And that's it for the family room.
Take a hint, don't be so selfish. I'm trying to make it easy, point you in
The video you see me talking, and I'm talking to Ellie, our puppy, because whenever she sees me busy, she feels like she has to be busy too, and she wants to know what I'm doing. See here, she's just always next to me. It's so cute. We do have her in puppy training right now, but she still just always wants to know what's going on and following everywhere, hoping that there'll be a game or a toy or something that she can grab.
You know I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about mistakes. It's not like you get a retake. I'll never feel like you do, babe. Even if I try to, even if I try to, even if I try to, I'll never feel like you do.
Okay, moving on into the dining room. I do want to create a really pretty tablescape. I found these wood pieces at Home Goods. You can find them in the kitchen area where all of the cutting boards are. I think that's where I found those. And you can see I did put a vase of the extra picks that I had up back on that side table over there, and I will show you in the end what it all looks like when it comes together. And I'm just trying to experiment here to see what the picks would look like laying down, kind of covering the wood a little bit, And in the end, I end up taking those away because I feel like it just looked too messy. And sometimes the picks work really well for me, and other times I feel like it just looks cluttered. And I'm going to be placing 2 pumpkins here. Those were also from Home Goods. They're, I think, $5.99 each. And I do have 2 candlesticks here that I'm going to place and just kind of play around a little bit. And then in the end, I'm also going to add a bowl in the middle and just kind of put all of these scented pieces. I'm not really sure what they're called, but they have this really cinnamony vanilla smell to them, and it just made the entire house smell so good.
Then once to show you my intention, my brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on solo. Wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Although I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on.
You have to let me know in the comments what you think about the tablescape and the dining room and everything that we've done so far. So on this day, I had gone to Kirkland's and I found this beautiful autumn sign and this gorgeous wreath. And what I'm going to do is just put that autumn sign on my backsplash behind the oven and stove, and then I'm going to place the wreath up on the hood. And I just think it's so pretty. I love that color. I love how it's still fall-like but still a little bit muted. And then look at this gorgeous vase and arrangement. This is from Kirkland's as well. I will have them linked below in case you're interested in them. There is a coupon. It's called September, and so use it and you get, I think, 30% off on that. But look how beautiful this is all together. I think it's gorgeous and simple and still gives you that really fall cozy vibe.
I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me.
I really wanted to share this recipe with you, and this was actually filmed before I started decorating, so that's why you don't see any of the decor out in the kitchen. But this recipe is it's just so good. You have to try it. You have to make it. If you love anything fall, cinnamon, maple, vanilla, then you're gonna love these brownies. I will have the actual recipe linked below, and then take a screenshot of what I had posted of the ingredients that you need. But you start by chopping up all of your apples. I used 3. The recipe called for 2, but mine were more medium sized, so I used 3. And now I'm just gonna put them all in this pan and kind of cook them until they're sort of soft, not all the way through. And you add cinnamon and vanilla in here and just kind of mix it all together. And then once that cooks, cream your butter until it's fluffy. Make sure that your butter is room temperature.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here.
For your batter, you're just going to keep adding the rest of your ingredients. After you've added the butter, go ahead and add your vanilla extract and your cinnamon and your salt, your baking powder, and then you're also going to add 2 large eggs, one by one. Make sure everything gets mixed in well and scrape the sides of your bowl. You're also going to add your dark brown sugar and then your 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi.
Next, go ahead and add half your batter in your buttered pan and just spread it out. Even if it's doesn't seem thick enough, it's okay because it will rise while you're baking it. And then after that, you're going to pour your apple mixture on top and just spread it out evenly.
Though I want your touch. Baby, I so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy.
Take the rest of your batter and also spread that out evenly. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect and some of the apples come up. Like I said, the batter does rise and it's really delicious with all of the apples kind of mixed in along with the syrup that you cook the apples in. It's just delicious. And bake at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. For my 9x13 pan, I ended up going with the 30 minutes.
Baby, I so high, stay.
And for the glaze that goes on top of the brownies, you're going to melt your butter and add vanilla extract, cinnamon, your maple syrup, and then you're going to whisk in your powdered sugar until it's just kind of really smooth, and pour that over the brownies when they're warm right after you take them out of the oven, and it just kind of soaks into the brownies and it's so good. And you can see here that my family had already dug into it, but not cutting it right. So this is not Pinterest worthy, but it is delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and check out the links below for the fall collab playlist. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
But feeling just loving